From 12 News, this is Arizona Nightly News.
And the killer romance trial is off today, but there are endless headlines and opinions on the trial so far. Our next guest says Jodi Arias and her defense team are making it too difficult to prove their case when this is supposed to be the easy part.
I kind of felt like a used piece of toilet paper. I have a lot more backbone now than I used to. My mom began to carry a wooden spoon in her purse. She would hit us with it.
She hit you hard?
It felt pretty hard, yes.
Those are just some of the highlights this week from a trial that has captured the world's attention. The Jodi Arias trial takes a break today and tomorrow, and court will resume on Monday. And when it does, we could hear Jodi talk about what happened the day that Travis Alexander was killed. Criminal defense attorney Brent Kleinman has been watching this case very closely. He joins us tonight to share his insight. You told me you think that Jodi and her defense team are not on the same page. What do you mean by that?
They don't seem to be working well together. In a typical direct examination, the lawyer can ask the simplest of question and the witness is going to go on and on and on, almost to the point where the judge or the other attorney is going to say, whoa, you're giving too much. There's a lot of just yes, no, I don't remember answers, and they don't seem to be getting...
Don't they rehearse this stuff?
Most times, yes, and it doesn't look like they did here.
Okay, so do you think that she's doing a good job of convincing the jury that she's a victim?
I think she's really going to be selling it next week when they get up to the immediate time before and the day of the killing. So right now she's laid the groundwork and they've gone through the childhood and the high school problems and everything way back when. But it's going to really be important once it gets to the day of.
And the prosecutor is chomping at the bit to do cross-examination. You think he has to be very careful, though, not to attack Jodi. Why?
I think there's a fine line. And if it's true that she is a victim and everything that she's been sharing with us the last week and a half is true, there's a good chance it will be a natural reaction for her to really coil back and hide into her shell as a victim of abuse. And Juan Martinez has a history of going a little bit over the top. And if he does that with her, it may turn off a juror or two.
Okay. All right. Do you think that her being emotionless for the most part has made it difficult for the jurors to believe her?
I think the jurors really aren't sure what to believe with her at all. I mean, you've got somebody who's told 3 stories. You don't know if any of the 3 are the truth. And she's just answering questions, and there's not that conversation.
So she's kind of a mystery to them. Okay, it only takes one juror to doubt, and then Jodi Arias could escape the death penalty. Do you think at this point that's what they're going for, that one holdout?
I think they'd be happy with it. I think their huge goal, and when they started this, would be if she was convicted of second-degree murder versus first degree. Okay. That's...
And very, very quickly, a lot of people watching this trial, but we know a lot of people are sick of it. Absolutely. If jurors get sick of it, does that hurt Jodi?
It could either hurt Jodi or, help her. It's going to be, however the majority is in the first deliberation, there's going to be a lot of people going, okay, you're right, I just want to go home and be done with this.
Okay. Brent Kleinman, thanks for joining us tonight. Again, the trial will pick up on Monday. In the meantime, we have detailed reports and timelines of the case. We have analysis online 24/7 at azcentral.com. And we also live stream the trial every minute that it is in session. We're also getting a lot of response to this on Facebook. What would you ask Jodi Arias on cross-examination? Just hit the like button on our 12 News Facebook page and you can join the conversation.